Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a brilliant chess miniature which was played between two Hungarian chess masters, Rudolf Charousek and Jakob Wollner. The game was played in 1893 in Kaschau, which is a city in Slovakia. Let's see what happened on the board. Charousek opened up with e4 and Wollner responded with e5. Here we have d4. He takes d4 and c3. White goes for this hyper-aggressive Danish Gambit, where white is usually sacrificing one or two pawns for the sake of rapid development and the attack. He takes c3, bishop c4 and knight f6. Black didn't dare to capture on b2, probably thinking that this could allow white to get a very dangerous attack. That's why after bishop c4 we have knight f6. Knight f3, white is not hurrying to win the pawn on c3, bishop c5, and finally we have it, knight takes c3, d6. In here we have castling by both sides, and knight g5. Here Wollner played h6, but he's completely overlooking white's threat. Instead it was better to proceed with the development. But in our game after knight g5 we have h6, which is like asking white to go for a knight sacrifice, and we have it. Knight takes f7 is on the board. Rook takes f7 and e5. Imagine that the knight were on c6. In that case this e5 could not pass. By going for e5, white is using the fact that the pawn on d6 is pinned. But even in this case after e5 there's nothing wrong with black's position. But in here Jakob Wollner made a terrible mistake and played knight g4. Instead it was better to move the knight back either on e8 or on h7. But in our game we have knight g4 and after e6. What are you going to do, sir? Black knight intruded inside white's territory and now will fall victim. Not wanting to give up so easily, Wollner played queen h5. Both protected the knight, created a mating threat and also intensified the pressure on f2. Here Charousek captured on f7 with a check, king f8 and we have bishop f4. White successfully neutralized the mating threat, but this time black captured on f2. On the surface this looks scary, but white's position is very solid. There is nothing black can do. Queen e2. In return, white is creating a mating threat. Knight g4 check, king h1, bishop d7. Of course, if you move like knight f2, then white can simply go for rook takes f2. You can't give a perpetual check. There is always this mating threat. That's why after king h1, black played bishop d7, covered the e8 square, but now comes rook e1. White is lining up his heavy artillery on the e-file and is renewing the threat. Rook e8 is the threat with a mate to come. Already at this point it's difficult to find a good continuation for black. Jakob Wollner played knight c6, developed his knight, and it looks like that he covered the e8 square successfully, but this knight c6 steps into a mate in 3. Please pause the video and try to find the mating line for white. Ready? Now look, on the surface it looks like that black managed to successfully cover this e8 square, but it turns out that still black's Achilles heel is this e8 square, and Rudolf Charousek went for it. He went for queen e8 check. He's sacrificing his queen, after which the second queen appears on the board. Again, white is giving away that queen as well. Bishop takes e8. But by capturing on e8 with the f-pawn, white managed to open up the f-file and we have it. Bishop takes d6 checkmate. Truly a spectacular checkmate, right? Look at these monsters which are not allowing black king to breathe. A very nice finish, I think, and I have to tell you that American chess grandmaster Andrew Soltis described this game as one of the prettiest ever. In the end, as usual, would like to ask you to solve a chess puzzle. Please take a look at this position. With his last move, black played knight c6, but this steps into a checkmate in 3. Pause the video, find the solution, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. It's white to move. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Consider checking them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Good luck.